Hi everybody, welcome back. Since we are still in summer, we've got another fun summer-inspired video. Today we will be painting a picnic, which will be our first word for today, which is pique-nique in French. For today, we'll need the same things as usual. Some paints, a piece of paper, I've cut mine in half here, some clean water, spare paper to test out your colors, and then some tissue. And of course your paintbrush. Now there's going to be two parts to our picnic basket and blanket. We'll start by making a browny yellow for the top of the picnic basket. So start by drawing a straight line across about the middle of your paper to be the top of the basket. Just like this. Then we'll draw the bottom of the basket as big as you'd like it to be. Once you have the shape of your basket, you can fill it in with the same brownish color and lots of water. And then try to leave a tiny space of white between the top and the bottom of the basket so that your paint doesn't bleed together. Then you can give a bit of texture to your basket by drawing lines up and down like this. As I always say, it doesn't have to be very perfect. It just gives the idea of texture. If you put a bit of darker brown while it's still a little bit wet, and if it's not wet, you can just add some water on your brush and put it straight on the paper first. Next, we're going to add a handle to our picnic basket. So we'll take the same color of brown and a bit of water, maybe a little bit darker, I thought would be nice, to draw a handle just like this. And we'll come back and make it more clear later. So long as you have the idea of the handle, so we don't paint on top of it later, you can always come back and make it look how you want once the paint is a little bit more dry. All right, so now we are going to add some stuff inside of our picnic basket. The first thing that I wanted to take to my picnic were some grapes, or les raisins en français. So you can mix together your red and your blue, or I had a pink, so I mixed a pink and blue also to make the purple color of your grapes. And again, make sure that they aren't touching too close, or else it will be hard to see each grape separately. Then you can add a bit of green for the stem of the grapes, whatever color of green you would like. The next thing we will add to our picnic basket will be a bottle of wine, or un bouteille de vin. Now this is a bit of a tricky color to get right. So what I did was mixed the color from my grapes and added something darker, so a brown or a black if you have it, as well as a bit of red. And in the end, I added a bit of green on top. For this, it's easier if you draw the outline of the bottle first, the outline of the label, and then fill in the color. So here you can see I added a little bit of red and a little bit of green to the bottle, and then some red on the label. The next thing we will take on our picnic is a baguette, which is the same in French, une baguette. This is also a bit of a tricky color, so you can take the color you used from your basket and make it a little bit darker with some brown or some more of your yellow before you paint your baguette. Then to add texture to the baguette, I took a darker brown and added it to one side more than the other to make it look like a nice, fresh baguette from the bakery. You can add a little circle on the handle. I changed it a few times here because I didn't like the color, but if you're not like me, pick a color and it will look nice. Next up, we have our picnic blanket, or une couverture de pique-nique. In the summertime, it's nice to go on picnics with friends and sit in the park and eat whatever you've put in your picnic basket. So you can decide whatever color you want for your blanket or your couverture de pique-nique. So today I chose red for my picnic blanket. I mixed together two of the red colors that I have in my paints, as well as a little bit of brown and some black or gray. Also, what is fun about this painting is you can put whatever design you want on your picnic blanket. You can make it all one color, multiple colors, you can draw flowers on it or paint, whatever you'd like. So I decided to make it a bit of an abstract check pattern. So be really free with this. Use your color and your imagination. And finally, I wanted the edges of my picnic blanket to be a bit softer. So if you want to do the same thing, you can take a clean bit of tissue and wet it in your water and dab just the edges at the bottom of the painting and use your paintbrush to smudge the paint around a little bit. And there's that. Happy picnicking!